So my mum, she's just got used to WhatsApp. She's got a new phone, and so now she's seems to be pranking people, or I don't know, miscalling them, and yeah. So this is what happens when you are given technology. Yeah, putting technology in the wrong people's hands. So to send a text, so she can't type back in my language Pashto. So she sends a voice message. She can send voice messages. Alhamdulillah. Allah bless her. And yeah, so today she just called me in the middle of the lesson, and I was teaching, and it was a missed call. It was a prank call. So I think I'm gonna have to do some prank calls on her. Oh yeah, and I'm not an expert in dream interpretation or ta'weezes. Yeah, I've studied Arabic, fiqh, and hadith, tafsir, these sciences, but ta'weez and dreams, sorry, you're gonna have to go to someone else. And a lot of the times, it takes up a lot of my time in trying to answer a lot of these questions regarding ta'weez and dreams. Best to go to someone else, someone who knows that field and can explain that kind of stuff to you guys. Yeah, ask me about food, ask me about making vlogs and these kind of things. Maybe I can help you with that. Yeah, of course, inshallah. Okay, so I've got to fill up a bit of diesel, put diesel in the car today, and I've got to do some marking, I've got to do some reading, I've got to take a bit of rest, take some medicine. Yeah, long big day, and inshallah back to teaching again. So some guys have asked me, what do you find good about teaching? Teaching, I think it gives you that satisfaction when you teach someone and you pass on knowledge, and you give them something which you were given as well. So in teaching, you get satisfaction when you see students understand things for the first time, understand Arabic, understand fiqh, understand hadith. And it's very important to remember that you need to have trust in your teacher. Yeah, you need to have trust. If you don't have trust in the teacher, then it's no point studying with them, because you're just going to become rebellious. You're going to cause problems later on. So you always have to have trust in your teacher. Look for a good teacher, reliable teacher, and study by them. Understand, question them, ask them about some masail and things like that. Otherwise, what happens is that sometimes the student thinks they know better than the teacher, and then they won't really benefit. And I've seen it so many times. A student who studies a little bit and then thinks they are better than the teacher, and thinks that the teacher is making lots of errors, blah blah blah, all of that stuff. Okay, so I just want to look through my Facebook feed and just see what kind of things people are putting up. One of the things that really annoys me is people who forward things and they haven't really verified whether they're true or not. So just because something's on a website does not mean it's true. Just because it has a link to it or does not mean it's true. A lot of this stuff is just made up. People out there, I don't know, they've probably got a lot of time on their hands. Yeah, they probably don't have much busy schedules, or they're just looking for likes or blah blah blah, whatever. So they just put this stuff up, yeah, and you just don't know whether it's true or not. Some of the stuff are quite good, some of the stuff is just made up. So you just got to be careful of what you post, what you forward. Don't have to post everything. Usually the things that sound the most strangest, yeah, that's a sign that this thing is made up. So just be careful of that. So that's why sometimes I don't really bother liking a lot of posts, because I don't know if they're true or not. And you gotta sometimes verify. So someone just sent me today something as well through WhatsApp, and I had to check it. Didn't even make sense. Yeah, so I can't really verify whether it's true or not until I check the original text myself, and then I'll be able to find out whether it's valid or not. So this is why, be careful, guys. Be careful of what you post, what you forward to the people. Let me start studying. So studying, I think it was because I saw people who were studying, and I really was interested in how they're studying and what it's all about. And the main thing is to keep yourself motivated. A lot of people, when they start studying, they get demotivated, they leave after a few months, after a few years. And then, I mean, it's not necessary to study everything. Yeah, you can study a little bit, that's fine. But some people are really interested in studying, in reading, in researching. That's me, guys. I don't know if you guys are interested. You put in the comments, yeah, if you're interested or not. And you can motivate other people as well by your personal journey in life. So, like me, I was not interested in reading anything at all. I wanted to just chill out, watch movies, just be like a normal person. But then I got interested. I saw some scholars, saw some people who were studying Arabic, studying different sciences, and I got interested in that. So, I mean, different people might get interested in different ways, but it's all up to you at the end of the day. So don't think to yourself that, oh, you know what, I get demotivated when I study. So you will get demotivated, but you gotta kind of find that kind of motivation somewhere in life. How are you gonna study? Where are you gonna study? What are you gonna study? Try and like a lot of people when they start studying, they just like jump into the deep end without thinking about what they're getting themselves into, and then they get burnt out, and then they get really put off studying. And so you don't want to do that. So you want to have a focus, understand, investigate about the studies. So you want to study Arabic grammar, ask someone what's Arabic grammar about, ask someone what am I going to achieve at the end of it, ask someone how do I go about, what kind of topics do I have to cover. So once you do that, then inshallah you'll learn. So, and oh yeah, and this Sunday inshallah, Quranic Arabic is going to start. I think all places are taken, unless there's one space left, I'm not sure. So I mean, if you don't do it with me, you can do it with someone else as well. Learn Quranic Arabic, benefit yourself, understand, and maybe in the next few days I'll talk a bit more about benefiting from the Quran as well through Arabic grammar. Okay guys, have a nice one. Take care.